Hi guys, this is Ryan, aka Sir Mix-a-Lot at Mahalo Video Games, and this is an educational video on how to play through a season in Madden 2011 on the All Madden difficulty. For more videos in this series, visit mahalo.com/Madden11-franchise. And if you have any requests, send them over to requests@mahalo.com. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment on this video. Hi guys, and welcome to week 12. As you can see, Chris Johnson has 1,090 yards and is now over 100 yards rushing per game right now. So he's doing pretty good so far on the season. Not quite good enough to get him over 2,000 rushing yards if he continues the way he's been going, but I still think that there is hope. And I'm going to be playing against the Houston Texans here this week, and they can be a tricky matchup because they've got a pretty good quarterback in Matt Schaub, a good runner in Arian Foster, and a good receiving core with Andre Johnson and Owen Daniels at the tight end spot. So anytime the computer has a lot of weapons like that, it's really hard to match up with them, even more so than in real life, oddly enough, because you know, a lot of times your guys are just very inadequate at single coverage. And wow, a forced fumble early in the game, but it looks like the Texans are going to jump right back on top of that and get the ball anyway. But good hit stick right there, so at least it makes me feel good about myself. So we're going to get started right here, and I'm just going to try and make sure that Arian Foster doesn't get off to an early start. And I'm able to do that. He's only limited there to a 1-yard gain. So definitely a balancing act here, trying to make sure that I'm helping out over the top in coverage against Andre Johnson and Owen Daniels. And Andre Johnson just like gets ridiculous amount of separation there and comes down, but is only able to come down with the ball out of bounds. But he got huge separation right there. That was really bad, and I didn't mean to be Cortland Finnegan right here, and luckily for me, I'm able to get over there and break up the pass right there. Again, I used the hit stick right there to kind of break that up, but caution if you don't use it correctly, if you don't time it right, you'll end up getting a penalty right there. And Chris Johnson just not able to get right, had one guy to beat for the touchdown, wasn't able to do it. But I'm going to start off here with good field position on Houston's side of the 50. Oh, and Chris Johnson fumbles it. And Houston, wow, my very first play. And I can't tell if his knee was already down. I don't think it was. I don't think I'm going to challenge that. I think that was pretty clearly a fumble. So now back to being on defense. They're going to try the pitch out right here. And yeah, those pitch outs, I felt like I had covered that pretty well. It's all about trying to get to the outside and force the runner back in. Obviously right there I did everything I could, and then he was still able to just bust through tackles. So they've got a 1 wide receiver set right here, so I'm going to go into a blitz formation to try and see if I can't stop Arian Foster right here. And they go for the pass, and Andre Johnson wide open on the outside. He just busted through Cortland Finnegan's coverage right there, and not very good coverage by Cortland. Oh, so I had to go, I don't know if you saw that, I was Michael Griffin. I had to go help out in coverage even though I wasn't playing a zone right there because my Vernon, Alteron Vernon just got blown by Kevin Walter on the outside. And they're going to go with the pitch, and I'm just trying to get out there to try and slow him down until the rest of my defenders can get there to help me bring him down. And a big 3rd and 6 right here. And Schaub, uncharacteristically, just overthrows Foster right there. So that's going to set up a field goal right here. And not able to come around on that. And that's going to set them up with an early 3-point lead in this game. And so with 1:26 left to go in the first quarter, I'm going to see if I can't get a return with Chris Johnson right now. And I'm going to try and go outside, but there's way too many guys. There's going to be nothing opened up right there. And Vince Young scrambles, and I'm just going to have to run with it for trying to salvage a little bit for the play right there, because I thought I was going to have Kenny Britt running open, but he ran into Randy Moss, and so they kind of both stopped themselves. And Vince Young's got a lot of room to go right here, and he should have taken it, because I also had my tight end going deep, but that's a lesson learned right there, to just take the yards in hand. Kenny Britt's got single coverage right here, but they're covering him pretty well. And so I'm going to – that time I'm going to take a little bit more time to set my feet and get the ball to Bo Scaife. And with 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter, it looks like this is going to be the final play right here. And Chris Johnson gets stuffed in the backfield. So looks like the maybe I'll get one more play off right now. If I can line up. There we go. And maybe I should just taken that to the second quarter. All right, guys. Well, with a 3-point lead, Houston's got me on a little bit on the ropes right here, but not too bad. We'll see how it turns out in the second quarter. Thanks.